Somehow, I didn't die during karaoke, so I guess we have this. Hi chat. I'll be there soon. I gotta transition over. Okay, hello. Hello, chat. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. I ended up taking a little bit too long. A little bit too long, if you will. I ended up taking a little bit too long to get to that. Oh, I was staring too much at things. I was not paying attention to you, chat, which is evil of me. I shouldn't have done that. Hello! 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 Okay, okay, we ready? We ready for the stream wink? We ready for the wink? We ready? We ready? Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was not good. On the tier list, I think that's the lowest performing one yet. Hello everyone! Welcome, 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 welcome. We will just be yapping today. This stream exists for me to yap. There is no game. There is no karaoke. There is no nothing. It is D talks at you, and that's your background noise for the next hour. D, if you died in karaoke, would this stream be a funeral instead? It's actually a lot more depressing if we all pulled up and it was like, D died. She died singing karaoke. Truly the streamable time, absolutely D-tastic. Are we gonna try to make more words where we just shove my name into it where it absolutely should not be? Like, I understand, like, delightful and stuff like that. Fantastic doesn't have a D in it. D-tastic. I'm here for it, though. I'm entirely here for it. But it is quite funny when people are like, what can we put D's name into? Finds word that has no D in it. No D in it. How are y'all doing? Are we all doing good? You're doing alright? Wow, wow, wow. D, does the dog do a flip? What? What dog? I don't own a dog, chat. I don't own a dog. I don't own a dog. I don't own a dog, chat. I don't, that's not something I own. I can open up a YouTube live control panel. That looks terrifying. But you know what, I like putting life on the edge, so yeah, let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna get up this panel, 1 second. I'm hacking. I'm not actually, I'm joking. One second. Okay. Sorry, I'm like zooming my way in. I'm like zooming my way in. Oh my goodness, okay. 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 I love women? Based. I love women. It's telling me to select a stream. There's only one stream. Oh my goodness. Warning. Open. What's gone wrong? Chad, I'm sorry, I'm like doing technical stuff while you guys are just sat there like observing. Just like chilling out, and I'm over here like, guys. Oh, my bitrate is lower than what they want. Soz YouTube. Soz YouTube. Soz. I just closed it. This is so scary. This is so scary. I'm sorry, chat. I'm like trying to talk to you whilst fighting tech. I smell eggs. The purpose is D. That is true. The purpose has always been D. D, can you explain what a bitrate is? I can kinda. If you want some streamer knowledge. I can't promise this is accurate. This is just what I know it by. So this might not be the actual reason, but it's how I judge it, which I feel like is quite reasonable. Because I'm not a tech guy, but I also understand like what it essentially means for me. So I don't know the technical reason behind bitrate, but I understand what it is. When you are streaming, you can give out a certain amount of bitrate per second, right? So you could do anything from 1 bitrate to like 100,000. But the idea is the more bitrate you give, that's data that has to be sent over to like broadcast to people, right? I think that's how it works. And you basically have to send that info. And the more info you're sending, the harder it is on your computer and your Wi-Fi, right? Because, okay, imagine it like this. You're going to the store. And in theory, you could bring a multi-pack of 24 cans of lemonade back to your house. You could. That would be the most cans of lemonade, and everyone would get to see all of the lemonade, and there'll be loads of lemonade to look at, right? But could you carry 24 cans of lemonade? Maybe not. But there's a 6-pack of lemonade that you could carry, and you could get there and everyone could look at that still. Bitrate is kind of like cans of lemonade. The more you have, the more there is to look at and to share and enjoy, but the heavier it is to carry. Does that make sense? So, the higher the bitrate, the better quality of a stream, but the more taxing it is on your devices and your Wi-Fi. So, I try to keep mine in an average route, you know? Big brain explanation? Oh, I'm glad. I'm sure there's other reasons what bitrate is and what it does, but if you're a streamer, that is the main concern you should have, is if your stream is having big lag or looking really weird, it's probably your bitrate. You should check your bitrate. If it's looking really pixely, you have bad bitrate. If it's looking really crystal clear, but it's running at like 2 frames per second, you've got too high a bitrate. You need to find that nice middle where it looks good, but it's also not 1 frame per second. You know? Definitely. Okay, that's a new one. That is a new one. Bitrate is the speed of data transfer. Yeah, essentially. Someone keeps saying eggs in chat. I hope that person gets their egg. I hope you get your egg, random citizen. Do you like trains? I do. I actually don't mind trains. I think they're quite comfortable. I enjoy going on a good train. I like good, like, long train journeys where, like, the train's quite empty and it's just me in my own little car with my phone. I've got a podcast on. I've got my knitting needles and I've got my, like, what do you call it? Like, the wool ball. I have a bunch of wool with me and I have my knitting needles and I'm knitting. I have my headphones in. I'm listening to a podcast, and it's like midday, and I have my meal deal sandwich with me. It's great. I love it. But I have to be sitting the way the train's going. If I sit the other way, I feel sick. Like, I need to face forward, because if I face the other way... Okay, if the train's going forward, I have to face forward. If the train's going backwards, I need to face forward, whichever way that is. You know? If I'm going the opposite way to the way the train's going, I feel sick. How do you do less delay? So if you have delay on your stream, it can be a lot of factors, and the sucky thing is sometimes it's out of your control. So for me, delay, you can lower your latency. Lower latency means quicker, but it could also mean worse quality. I do low latency on my streams. You can do ultra low, but I do low. I also find that things like just YouTube, sometimes YouTube servers can just be like a little bit behind because there's so many people streaming at once and they just, you know, it's a bit of a delay. Sometimes people's own devices are just a bit bad with the Wi-Fi connection. So you get a bunch of comments going, the delay's bad, but actually it's just one guy who has really bad Wi-Fi. So yeah, delay is the more annoying thing, which is why I tell people, if people can still watch your stream, there's just a minute delay. You should make your content on stream enjoyable in spite of that. You should work around it instead of trying to fight it. You know? Those are the kind of things where I go, you should actually maybe consider, you know, doing content where you're not interacting with chat as quickly or as often so that you can still be in time with chat, but also they have stuff to watch and engage with and they don't feel like they're just behind by like an hour, you know? Usually delay at most is 5 minutes. The longest I usually see is a minute. I don't really see much longer. But there could be. I could be fully wrong. There could be more, you know? So, yeah. It's probably the chat box. The chat box usually gives it away if there's a delay. So sometimes I tell people to, like, hide the chat box for a minute if they realize they have delay. But also the chat box itself can just be delayed anyways. Sometimes the widget just struggles to communicate and it delays itself. That's why sometimes on my stream you see all of chat reload itself because the widget needs to refresh. Because on stream you have things called widgets which give you cool things to do, like this clock, like the sparkles, like the chat box, like the notifications we get. But the problem is that sometimes that means things can be a bit delayed. Do we like the little sparkles? I added them in because I thought they were cute. Okay, I'm gonna take a drink of water real quick, chat. I'm knocking my microphone. Sorry, microphone. Oh, that was a bad pause face. I'm sorry, that was terrible. That was horrifying. I'm so sorry. What was that? What was that? Guys, give the stream a big fat like. Yeah, chat. Give this stream a thumbs up, a comment, smash that like button, ring that notification bell, share it with your friends, get your friends to join chat and say hello right now. Imagine if I became one of those people that was like, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. I try to ask politely, I try to be like, chat, could you please put your notification bell on for me? Please? Please? Maybe? Please? Please, please. I just start begging. I'm just like, please, chat, please, 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 please. I love a good meal deal though. Okay, chat. My meal deal really depends on the day and what I'm doing. But without fail, I'm pretty sure every time I get an innocent smoothie with it. Because I like fruit smoothies. I think fruit smoothies are just so yummy. They're so yummy. You know? I can see that happening within a few years. Someone finds their footing and absolutely stops holding back. I need to start thinking like that. I think truly, chat, I need to start thinking like I can, like, make it. Because the proof is in my work. Like, I know I can, but you have to believe in yourself, and that's the hardest part. We'll get back to meal deals in a second. I think the hardest part of being a creator is believing in yourself. Because the algorithm will one day work for you, but that might take forever. You know, that could take ages. And you really have to believe in yourself when that happens, because if you don't, oh, it's gonna get tough. You know? It's gonna get tough. You have to brace the storm. You know, you have to remember that the biggest fan of your work is you. It's not gonna be anyone else. You have to be your biggest cheerleader, and if you want to grow an audience, you need to act like that audience to yourself. It's why I do stuff like make animations of my things and stuff, because, well, if I want that in my community, I need to exemplify it first, you know? Yeah, and you shouldn't determine failure based on what could or couldn't be. Exactly. You should never see a stream where you get like 4 views as a fail. Because that's still 4 people. And I understand like the whole analogy is like, but imagine if 4 people were in the room and looked at you. And I get it. That's cool. Doesn't really help people feel better in the moment. But you turned up. You turned up and you streamed and you did that because you wanted to do it. And you had fun. And even if at some point you're like, why am I doing this? There's no point. You still got up and did it. And that's an accomplishment in itself. There is never failure in showing up. You know? I always tell people, you haven't failed until you stop showing up. You cannot fail until you stop showing up. Failure is when you give up. The moment you give up and you don't find something else to do or you don't give yourself a new avenue, that is failure. But getting up every day and giving it a go, that's success. Maybe it's not the biggest success, but it's success. And that's what you gotta hold on to. Because if you don't, you will give up. You need to remind yourself, whoa, 4 people, that's a lot. You know? And that's what keeps you going. And you just have to be your biggest cheerleader because there's no one else who's gonna do it. You've gotta do that. I believe in you though, you can do it. I believe in you. I don't know what a gargoyle gecko is. Oh, meal deals! Okay. So I get 3 different kinds of meal deals based on like what I'm doing, right? So if it's like a day where I know I'm going to be doing a lot of activity, a lot of movement, and I'm going to like essentially be using a lot of energy, I will get this. No judging me, chat. This is my choice. We don't do meal deal shaming over here, okay? Okay? So, if it's a day where I'm going to use a lot of energy, I will get the most protein I can. So I will get the all-day breakfast sandwich because it has bacon, sausage, egg, something else probably. I get that as my sandwich. I then get a sausage roll. If they don't have a sausage roll, I get Scotch egg. If they don't have Scotch egg, I just get the boiled egg. The 2 boiled egg in a cup. Which is bad for the environment, but I'm hungry. So, I cry about it a bit and I try to find a recycling point. And then I also get an innocent smoothie. I try to get the blue one or the red one. I don't know what they're called, I just know they're the blue and red one. So that's my high energy, I'm gonna be like moving around a lot lunch, okay? If it's like a regular day, so it's like a regular amount of energy, not really doing much, but I'm like traveling and I know I'm gonna be hungry because of like I'm traveling and it's like I'm not gonna have time to sit down and like find lunch, so I need to like bring something with me. I will get a chicken and bacon sandwich. And then I will get what do I usually get? I will get okay, there's a couple things I might get. I might get Scotch egg again. Because yeah, again, protein maxing. But I will sometimes get you know, actually most of the time I get the fruit boxes. You know the little fruit boxes that are like pineapple or like strawberry and like apple or like apple and like grape and stuff. I'll get one of those with a smoothie. But then sometimes, and this is most times nowadays I find, I will get instead, okay, this is third option, I will get egg mayo. Because it's good, fight me on it, we don't shame meal deals, it's great. I will get egg mayo. I will then get a Scotch egg. Because, yet again, chat, protein maxing. Or the fruit box, because yet again, yummy, yummy fruit. Or if I'm feeling like a little treat, I will get, a Kinder, like, not a Kinder Bueno, just a Kinder bar, you know? But if they don't have that, I don't get anything. And then I get a smoothie. And that is it. I had to stop drinking as much caffeine because I realized that like coffee just made me feel like really ill sometimes, which sucks because I love coffee. I was like, no, no, no. But I was fighting for my life. Came here to leave an E. Your E has been recognized. I have like 5 exams within the next 2 weeks. Wish me luck, y'all. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. That is rough. Good thing I'm having breakfast. I'd be hungry listening otherwise. I love a good all-day breakfast though. All-day breakfast is the worst choice you make, but the best choice. You feel like you're gonna throw up, but it's so good. You got hash brown. Hash brown is my favorite breakfast item, I think. It's either that or like... No, it's just hash brown. Hash brown is my favorite thing and like, I think my favorite breakfast item of all time. Besides cereal. I like cereal. With exams though, that is tough. Exams are tough. I do think there's a lot of stuff to be said about studying and revising, getting ready for exams. But I think my best advice to people when they're going into exam season, or like mock exams or practice exams, whatever it is to stay hydrated. A lot of people forget to meet essential needs, which then doesn't help you think, because the thing is, if you don't have those needs met, you're going to be distracted, right? I always tell people, if you can't focus, you've got to eliminate what needs you haven't met, because that might be why you can't focus. So you got to drink water, you got to eat some food, like an actual meal. You need to get good sleep. 8 hours, please. If you can get more, great, get 10 hours. You need to make sure that you're not overheating in the exam. And you also need to make sure you bring tissues with you, because sometimes you might feel the need to sneeze, and you don't want to distract yourself with the worry that you might get snot somewhere, you know? I had a nosebleed during an exam once. That was not fun. I was like bleeding from the nose profusely, and the teacher, like, there was like, not a teacher, I mean an invigilator. So, I was bleeding profusely from the nose during a maths exam, and I was too shy to say anything to the teacher or the invigilators that were like going round. So I just put my hand over my bleeding nose and I wrote the rest of the exam with my other hand. And when the exam ended, I got a tissue on the way out, but it looked like I had actually murdered someone on my hand because it was just all red. It was all red. It was all red. It was so red. It was all red. But no one noticed. Which says a lot about how observant those invigilators were. They didn't notice a child bleeding from the nose. They were like, nah, we're looking for cheaters. Not this medical crisis in the corner. We're looking for cheaters. Not this medical crisis. My only problem is procrastination, since there's a chance I have ADHD. That is rough. Neurodivergency will not stop you, though. I promise you, it will not stop you. My best advice? I feel like everyone with ADHD or neurodivergency has different ways that they deal with procrastination. The way that I deal with it that really helped me was I used to listen to the final lap music from Mario Kart on loop until I finished the thing. Until I finished my revision, I just played it on loop. I would pick a song I like, play it on loop until I finished the thing. And then suddenly I would hate the song by the end of it, but I'd get the stuff done. It worked. It worked. It worked. Right, I actually asked the Discord to give me some questions. So I'm gonna answer some of them now. I'm gonna answer some of the Discord questions. We're gonna answer some of them. I'm gonna take a sip of water first. Please don't freeze weirdly. Please freeze normally. That was not normal. Evil. 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 Okay. So, what did I get asked in my Discord? Do you love trains? Yes. Yes, I do. What if every higher political figure had a designated first owner, like a government-assigned first owner? Like, oh, congrats, you're the mayor of New York City, here's your fursona. I'd support it. I think I'd support it. I think it would be a good way to recognize them. It's almost like a symbol for them. Like, oh, who was that again? Oh, that was the hummingbird one. Yeah, that's who they were. So yeah. What is this being made of? And it's pointing towards a dweeb. Okay. Chat, do you want the true lore of what a dweeb's made of? Dweebs are made of fluffy... I like to imagine them like being very fluffy creatures, but with like the same cotton candy-esque texture at the same time. It's like fluffy cotton candy, which is a disgusting description. But it works. It works. I think it works. I think it works. So yeah. So it's edible? I wouldn't try to eat them. They're a little bit bitey. I wouldn't try to eat them, but I think you could give it a go. I think you could give it a go. Our object show reaction is going to continue. Right, let's answer this one once and for all. So I need someone to clip this. Someone get ready to clip this. I want someone to clip this. I'll give you all a minute to get ready to clip this. I'm just gonna take a real quick drink whilst you do that. Get ready to clip this. Get ready to clip this and put this on twitter.com. No, I'm joking. But please, be ready to clip this because I feel like people should just reply with this instead. So if anyone ever goes, are you ever going to do object show reactions again? Please reply with this. The person asking this meant very well and they were very polite, so thank you for asking so politely. I really appreciate that. So, object show reactions are no more. I do not do them anymore. With my new rebrand, they are not a part of that anymore. Mainly because I want to have a more mature audience. I want to be able to swear. I want to be able to behave like an adult on stream. And also because the object show community, unfortunately, got a bit too much for me. Every single thing I would post would have comments about object shows, and it wasn't about me anymore. And I want to build an audience that's here for me, not here for object shows. So if that's for you, if you want object show content, I would recommend you go to an object show community space. There are many. There'll be space for you. That's not here anymore. I want people to be here for me, not for something I react to. I didn't want my internet career to be defined by an object show. I did not feel comfortable with that. But they're really good and I really support them and I hope all of them do really well. It's just I don't react to them anymore. So yeah. Thank you for asking so politely though. That was very, very polite. But in the future, if anyone makes any comments asking that, just reply with this video. Reply with a timestamp to this. Like, watch the clip. And I understand most people mean really well and are really polite about it. But it just got too much. It got way too much. It got very... It started to be a bit upsetting. And I know it's nothing too serious. I know it's just internet stuff, but it was kind of upsetting to have people only be here for object show reactions and not for anything else. I want my audience to be here for me. You know? That's what I want. So, yeah. Thank you for respecting that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I was there when this statement was established for the first time. Yeah. So I think if we just make one more, this is the final time I'll mention this. Anytime this is brought up in the future, I will just not respond to it, okay? I will no longer be responding to it. You guys are more than welcome to respond with this clip or respond with anything I've said in regards to it. But yeah. That's just not for me anymore. This is the final time I'll be saying that. I'm not addressing it anymore, okay? Thank you. You're more than welcome to still do like object show fan art on my server, whatever. That is fine. I do not mind. But it's not for me anymore. Because I want a more mature audience as like, you know, I want to be able to behave like an adult on stream. I want to be able to do stuff without feeling like I'm going to be judged for it, you know? Because I feel like having a child audience is such a responsibility that I do not want. And I respect those that can. It's not for me. I tried, it's just not for me. It's a lot of responsibility. You've got to really keep them, like, protected and safe, and I just, that's a lot of extra responsibility that I do not have. I do not have the time for it. I don't have the time to allocate, which is unfortunate, but there are many other spaces that cater very, very nicely to object shows, so yeah. I hope that makes sense. I hope that doesn't sound weird, but yeah. Thank you. Yippee! What's your current favourite colour? Current favourite colour? Ooh, that's a good one. I really do like this pastel blue I've got going on. But I also like lilac. I think lilac, like that pastel purple, is very, very cute. I miss lilac. I miss being lilac. I miss being periwinkle. That was cool. Do you have a dream collab? A dream collab? That's a fun question. Dream collab. What is a dream collab for me? I would love to one day do a concert. I'm not a singer, but I would love to, like, host a VTuber concert. I would love to, like, host a VTuber concert. You know? Or like a VTuber talent show or something. I would love to host a VTuber event, you know? I'd love to be like a little host. A little host. I think that'd be my dream collab. I'd love to do like a host, like, I'd love to host like a VTuber talent show. But like Chad is the judges. Chad is the judges and Chad gets to vote if they get through or not. And we just do a yes or no poll every time. I think it would be so funny. I think it would be so funny. A VTuber talent show where people just vote to see who gets through and who doesn't. And like, there's no prize. There's no prize. No one wins anything. It's just for the bit. It's just for the bit. I think it'd be really fun. It'd be really fun. I would love to do that. Like, but the whole bit has to be, you have to introduce like a unique talent. It can't be I can sing. It has to be something weird. It's gotta be something like, I can recite the alphabet backwards in 20 seconds. You know what I mean? Something that's like a party trick. Something you'd show at parties, like oh, I can sing all of the Titanic theme. I don't know. Just something a bit peculiar, you know? Something a little bit odd. A little bit odd. Okay. Let's see if I got any more questions. Someone wants me to react to a video, but I do not feel like doing that right now. But I'll react to it later. I'll let them know what I think in the Discord later. So yeah. Welcome to Dweebs Judge You. Real. Real. I was really tempted to do Are You Smarter Than a Dweeb? Where I would get a Google form of all these questions and get all of you guys to answer them. And then I'd get some VTubers to go on a game show and they'd answer the question right. But if they don't know what the answer is, they would get to randomly pick an answer from the Google form, like page 23's answer, you know? And they would have the option to use your answer. You know? I watched the video, I'm so confused. I'll watch it later, I'll let you know what I think. I'll let you know what I think. Very weird to think I've been debuted for over a week now. Ain't that weird? I submitted my VTuber info to HoloList today. HoloList is like a website with all this VTuber like database, essentially. So hopefully I appear on that soon. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. One dweeb put himself in a stove on your waiting screen. I'm definitely smarter. Look, he was cooking. Let him cook. Let Oven Dweeb cook, okay? He's cooking. Let him cook. I think it'd be fun. I want to do more stuff like that. But the issue is, with a lot of the ideas I have, I need more of an audience to do them, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of them need more people watching it for it to work. Like, the talent show one, we need enough people to keep the votes feeling a little bit, ooh, we can't just have 4 people, you know? Because we might tie then, and that would be crazy. So yeah. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of goals. He's cooking himself, someone help him, bro. Let us sweeps cook. Exactly. Exactly. Let you cook. Let you cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. So yeah. I think there's a lot of value in that. I think there's a lot of value in that. I'd love to see how far I come in a year though. I'm working really hard to do like a daily short post. Like, even if the short itself I don't think is my best work, I want to give daily shorts. Because I know all my stream clips I find funny, and I think it's important that I just keep up, you know? I feel like it's important I keep up the pace. Because I think that's the only way I can really do it. I need to just keep my finger on the ball, you know? I need to keep myself in the game. I obviously take breaks, but my stream break days are days where I do stuff like make the shorts. So it allows me to kind of have time to chill. It's really helpful. It's really helpful. I really do appreciate it. I have like a lot of goals though, I think. I think one of my biggest goals is I'd love to do merch at some point. I think merch would be so cool. I think merch would be so cool. You know? I think it'd be so cool to make merch. Like, imagine D-merch. Merchology. I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. I would fulfill the weird requests people have. I did a poll to be like, hey, what D-art should we make, you know? Like, what D-art should we make? Like, I did a poll for that. And the D-art that got voted for most was a maid outfit. You guys voted for the most thing to be the maid outfit? You said the D-art we want is maid outfit? Maid outfit? You said, hey, we have all these options. We're choosing Maid D. Maidology. Are you proud of yourselves? Are you proud of yourselves? Are you proud? Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourselves, chat? Are you proud of yourselves? Guilty, how can we not? Why did most people vote for the maid option? Pajama D should have won. Pajama D! We also have a Christmas one. The Christmas one that I think won was Snow Princess, which I think is very cute. I think that's very cute. I have a snack, chat. Do you mind if I eat snacks? ASMR. I'm a little bit hungry. Hope you don't mind. I'm gonna eat like one snack. Bro, that is so crunchy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if you heard that. You have misophonia? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All the mouth noises. All of them. You could be on some Cinderella type beat. So real. So real. It really made me laugh that everyone went maid. I was like, I understand my audience now. I understand them. I understand my audience. They all looked at all the free will options they had. And they all went maid. Give maid. But I'd love to do like merch wise, I'd love to do like a standee at some point. I think a standee would be really cool. Like, I would love to like do a standee of like this outfit, but like more slay. Like this outfit, but with like some adjustments to make it more slay for like a standee kind of thing. You know? Exciting. I have a lot of goals. I think a stream I'd really love is to react to fan media at some point. Like, I'd love to have enough fan media that I could do a reaction stream. That'd be so cool. That would be a dream. I think that would be very, very fun. Because I find fan media so interesting. Because people take things that you didn't think were that funny, or you thought, oh, I don't think anyone's gonna like that. But they love it, and it shows you a new side of how people look at you. And I'm someone who's very self-critical, you know, on myself. So it's really cool to see people find the joy in things that I got embarrassed by. Like the things that I'm like, oh, I didn't do good there. And then everyone's like, no, that was so good. And I'm like, huh? And it's so comforting. It is so comforting, chat. It is one of the most comforting things I think having an audience has done for me. Is I realized I might be quite an anxious person, but it's kind of hard to listen to those self-critical voices when 13,000 oh, my model! I'm trying to be emotional here. Model! Reset. It's hard to be self-critical. I can't do that. Fuck, this has ruined the bit. This has ruined the fucking bit. Ah, okay. It is hard to be self-critical when 13,000 people are telling you you're doing a good job. Like, I'm very self-critical and I get very anxious. Like, I won't lie. I'm very self-critical on myself and I critique everything I do to a high degree. Like, every stream, I point out where I've gone wrong and what I can do better. But it is so kind to have 13,000 people be like, no, you're doing good. It is some of the best food for my brain. It really helps. Don't worry, I'm not dependent on it. It's okay, I'm not dependent. But sometimes when it gets pretty bad whilst I'm streaming, it's nice to see my chat's active and very supportive. It makes me feel okay. I'm like, actually, it's gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna get through this. By the way, D, have you ever heard of the game Celeste? Is that the parkour-y looking one? With the ginger girl? D being emotional, the VTuber model? No. I need to put it on charge. I realised what it was. My phone, okay, I'm sliding away. My phone, usually I have it plugged in because it tracks my model, but I didn't have it plugged in because I was like, I don't need it on charge. I did. I lied. We should be alright now. We should be okay. It's gonna be okay, guys. Guys, it's gonna be alright. Let me just adjust where I'm sitting. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. But yeah. I really do love having this audience. You guys are great. Yeah, it's a platformer game, but the girl has red hair. Yes. I think I've seen Celeste. I believe I played it once. And I rage quit. I rage quit so hard. I was like, this is too hard. I rage quit, like, so hard on that game. I rage quit so hard. This is probably gonna be a shorter stream, because it's a chatting stream. So if anyone has any questions, I would get them in now if I were you. Just letting you know. That wink was bad. I was trying to do a cute thing there. It did not work. Did not work. I'm eating model. Ain't it cute when I eat food? My model does as well. Do you want to see something really cool, chat? Right. I'm gonna eat something and you're gonna see me stare at my model. Stare at her. Look at me! Pussy at me! Ain't that cool? That's so cool. I hope you enjoyed the ASMR there, chat. Have you ever had a dream that you had you could do so you'll do so you could you want them to do you so much you could. Have you ever had a dream? No, I've never had a dream. What's that? What's streaming? What's that? What's streaming? What's that? The whole thing wouldn't fit? You got cut off. Sorry, I keep drinking stuff, so it keeps freaking up my model. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? None, because it's a hypothetical. But if it could... One. At least one. There's your actually answer of the day. Actually that's a hypothetical, so actually none. But if it is like a genuine proposition of like how much I estimate, I say at least one. Can a matchbox? No, but a tin can. Okay, that was kind of fun. That was kind of cute. You can't lie. That was kind of cute. That was kind of cute. That was kind of cute. You can't lie. That was kind of cute. 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 You can't lie. I kind of ate there. I kind of delivered. I kind of delivered. I kind of delivered. Got him. Exactly. Exactly. Exactamundo. Yes. Is it GIF or GIF? It's GIF. If you say anything else, you are wrong. I'm sorry to tell you, it is GIF. It is GIF. It's a G. Do you say gun as Jun? You say Jun? No. You say GIF. Do you say guy as Jai? No, you say guy. It's GIF. If you say GIF, you're an op. You're an op if you say GIF. You're an op. You're an op. You're an op if you say GIF. You're an op. We're gonna have beef. John Arbuckle. Oh god, do I not get this reference? Oh god, do I not get this reference? Oh god. Is this a reference I don't get? No, I say June. You say gun pronounced like June. You are a heathen. You are a heathen. You are a little heathen. I hope you know that you're a little heathen. Little heathen you are. Little heathen. The G in GIF stands for graphics, so if you say GIF, that means you're pronouncing graphics as giraffics. It's giraffics! It's Giraffics Park! The person who made GIFs called them GIFs. Well, they're wrong. You can be wrong. You can be wrong. You can be proudly wrong. It's alright. You can be proudly wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are 100% wrong. We're gonna fight later, actually. We're gonna have a fight. We all make mistakes in life? Exactly. 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 But yeah, but Jif's is just the peanut butter. Yeah, I didn't know I didn't know Jif peanut butter was a thing. Because I was really confused why I kept seeing images of it, and I was like, this is just peanut butter. What is the joke? Apparently it's an American thing. We do have it in the UK in some places, but like, I haven't really seen it really. But I know it exists. I know it's a thing. Like, I tried marshmallow fluff for the other day for the first time. It's really good, but oh my goodness, you would get diabetes so fast. Because bro, that's lethal. It's lethal. You eat like 1 spoon of that. Anything more, die. You're gone. You're gone. Gone. Okay, I'm here. Hello. Hello. Very helpful tip. I said the ghee. The ghee in Jif. No, I'm saying it like Jif now. Fuck. No. I gotta go. they gone? Are they gone? Are they gone? Okay, they're gone. You fool! You absolute buffoon! No, I played myself! I played myself big time and I regret it, chat! I regret it! Chat. I regret it! I regret it! I'll never do it again! I'll never say GIF is GIF again, I promise! I promise! I have regrets. I have regrets. I have regrets. Oh. Who's feeling brave? Oh, hello, Funix! Who's feeling brave enough to be the first person to post a Dixology clip, like, on their own socials? I'm gonna keep at it until someone does it. Is it annoying? Is it a bit demanding of me? Yes, it wholeheartedly is. However, I really want to see what the first clip of me on the internet ends up being. Like, that I do not have control over. Like a clip someone else puts up, you know what I mean? Like, what is the first impression the world is going to have from me from someone else's perspective? I need to know. I'm so excited. Let's clip that she has surrendered. No! No! Please, please don't do it, please, 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 please. My first impression on the world cannot be me saying GIF is GIF. Please, it cannot be me saying GIF is GIF. Please, 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 no, please, please, please. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. It was an accident. I swear. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Please, please don't do it. Please, please, I'm innocent. I beg. Well, you asked so nicely, so okay. Oh, alright. Okay. That's nice. Yeah, that wink was terrible. Maybe the other eye. No, nope, that's just as bad. Just shake it. Should I see how aggressive I can shake this model real quick? Are you ready? Okay, was that good? This is gonna be on a funny compilation, trust. If it is, you gotta tag me in it. I have to see this. I always tell people, if you clip me, please tag me in it. I will watch it. I will watch it and I'll go, oh, that's me. Oh, that's bad. Oh, why did I say that? Oh, no. But it's been so lovely having such a cool audience. You guys are great. I love my dweebs. I love them. You guys are great. Maybe I'll think of a nicer name for you one day, but I think dweebs is kind of growing on me and we can't replace it. I'm kind of trauma bonded to that name now. The big leagues are calling D. I wish. I wish, chat. I really do wish. I think I like dweebs as well. I feel like dweebs just has a certain charm to it because it's like related to me, but it's like an endearing term, like you little dweeb, you know? How I feel about you guys. You guys annoy me sometimes, but I love you. You guys are crazy and you're all a little bit insane, but I love you. My dweebs. My little dweebs. Even though all of you vote, like, even though like 50% of you voted for Made D as the artwork, I forgive you. I forgive you. Because I said whichever one gets the most votes, I will make it exist, it will happen. I didn't think it would be that one. I don't know why I didn't think it'd be that one, because I was like, I know my chat. I know you guys. But, yeah. That's the thing, like, I really thought about it. I'm excited for it though. I know what I want to do for a maid outfit, I think I want to do like, I'm trying to do something where it's like still kind of traditional, but like still me as well, you know? What if dweebs became the next Despicable Me minions? Next Halloween, I will be Gru. You can be the minions. It'll be great. It'll be fab. We'll have a great time. We'll have an amazing... It'll be fabulous. We'll have a great time. Minions! Tonight, we steal the moon! And then all of you come running in like, wow! Bubba's been did. Bubba's been did. Yeah, I think the maid one, I think, is gonna be, like... I think I'm gonna make the dress, like, either grey or blue. Maybe blue. I might make it blue. I think blue might be cute. I want to hear a British Gru. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. So next week, I'm planning out the streams. I'm pretty sure Wednesday is going to be a really fun one. But because you guys are here, you can have a sneak peek into that one if you want. Oh, what was that noise I made? I, like, swallowed all my saliva and, like, almost spat it all out. What just happened? That was gross. I am gross. That was gross. Oh. No, I've embarrassed myself again. No. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. On Wednesday, we are doing a Goose Duck stream, which is like Among Us, but with geese and ducks. So, I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited. I am so excited. I'm inviting a bunch of people that I don't actually know that well, but are fellow content creators. So it'll be a nice way for you guys to meet some new people you may not know. And it'll be a nice way for me to really get confused because I have no clue who's lying. Hooray! I don't know who's lying. Great. This is so awesome. Hooray. I'm so happy. I don't know who's lying. Hooray. But yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm very, very excited. I don't think you understand how excited I am. I love Goose Duck. So yeah, that'll probably be one of our longest streams for the week, just because we'll probably do several rounds. And yeah, that one should be fun. I'm very excited for that one. Monday is rest day as usual, unless I decide to do a ZATSUDAN. So we might have another one tomorrow. Tuesday, I think, will be a gaming one again. Wednesday, I haven't decided. Saturday and Sunday, to be confirmed. But Wednesday... Did I just say Wednesday I haven't decided? I literally just told you what I was doing on Wednesday. What am I on about? Chat, I'm losing my brain here. Chat, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, chat. I'm losing my mind. But yeah. I think there's a lot of opportunities to do some really cool stuff this week. So I'm very excited for next week. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a good time. I will at one point probably do a stream where I do an art stream. For the art stream, I'm gonna have to get credit with the layout. We might have to do a PNG tuber for the art stream, just so I can have my tablet on my desk. Because I don't have a lot of free real estate on my desk. So that might be the only stream where we have a PNG tuber. Hello, Upcast Thunder. Hello, 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 hello. She's getting streamer brain. Let's go. What? What does that mean? What does streamer brain mean? What does that mean? Is that, oh, is it like how I'm getting like all these schedules? She's streamer pilled? I have -1 brain cells? No, I'm so big brain. What do you mean, chat? I know things. I know things, chat. I know things. Did you know sea otters hold hands when they sleep? Now you do, because I know things. I know things. Take a shot every time she says stream. Of water. You'll be so hydrated. Which you should be if you're doing your exams. So you're big brained. What's the square root of 49? That's 7, right? Square root is 7, right? It's like 7 times 7 is 49. It is, okay, it is that, right? I'm not. Please tell me I'm correct. It is? Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm so smart, I'm the smartest. I'm so smart, I'm the smartest. Yippee! 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 I'm very excited. I think a year from now, we will be such a loud, aggressive little bunch, and I'll be so proud of us all. Imagine if I somehow double the subscriber count in a year. It'll be 26k of us. Imagine how many of us would be in it. The chats would be popping. It'd be great. Why don't you just take 1 shot of water, take 2 shots of water, get hydrated! Get hydrated right now. You there, stop scrolling, get hydrated right now. Please, do it. Do it right now. Do it. Did you do it? I hope you did. Good job. I'm very proud of you. But yeah. I'm thirsty. Refreshing. O wise and mighty mistress of the dweebs, since thou is so intelligent wilt thou assist me in my mathematics homework? I cannot. I'm so bad with maths. Let osmosis commence within your body. That's science. That's science. Yeah. I would love for it to be a point where, like, you guys can just socialize within the Discord without any needing of prompting, because I always feel awkward. I'm like, guys, we could talk here, it's okay. I have goals. I want to double the subscriber count in a year, I think. At minimum, that's what I want to do at minimum. Dang, I'm also doing maths homework, so real. Good luck on your maths homework, gang. Good luck. Good luck. I hope you pass. I hope you pass maths homework school. I hope you win. I hope you win. I hope you succeed. There's some cool stuff coming out soon that I can't talk much about yet, but I'm very excited to share with you all soon. If you double your sub count, you'll get 27.4k. That's a lot. That's a lot of you if you think about it. 27.4k. We're gonna hit 14k soon. I'm very excited. 14k is very exciting. 14k is very, very exciting. I'm very, very excited for 14k. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I feel like every stream, I'm also getting more confident, which is nice. I feel as if in the first stream, I was really nervous, but I feel as if I'm actually developing a lot of confidence, and I'm learning to think a bit more before I talk. I'm not just rushing to say things for the sake of saying things. I still do that, because that's just who I am, but I do it less, which is really good, and I'm very proud of myself for that. It takes a lot of restraint to be like, no, stop, slow down, think about what you're saying, think about what you're doing, think about what's going on. Imagine you hit 40k subs before 2026, that would be lovely. I'd love to hit 15k before 2026 if we can do that. That'd be really nice. I'm very excited for Christmas though. Christmas is gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Christmas. Christmas. We'll do a Christmas karaoke and I just die the entire time. I'm just there like, oh, I can't hit any of these notes. They're all too high. I can't do it, Chad. I can't do it. I can't be doing it. And you're like, no, D, believe in yourself. You can do this. And I'm like, no. No, chat, no, chat, no. It's time! Oh, I just die. I just die. Mariah Carey has defrosted. She has defrosted. She's defrosted, guys. She's out. She's out. Michael Bublé, he's also out. They're both out. Christmas is in motion. I hope everyone has a happy holidays when it starts kicking off, though. I will try to make a Christmassy layout for Christmas, I think. So yeah, I will try my best to make a Christmassy theme layout. I'll probably just add like some tinsel and stuff to this like layout. Maybe I'll add like a Christmas hat on myself. She's defrosting, no real. She is, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. I live in constant fear. Excuse me, by the way, I'm making random noises today. Only just clocked in that we're 11 months into 2025. Oh, where have you been, buddy? Where have you been? Where have you been, buddy? Where have you been? You have been somewhere. You have been somewhere. You have been somewhere. I'm very, very blessed to have you all here, chat. I'm also very excited to see where this like road leads. Like, where does this journey go? Okay, things I really want to do. I would love to make my own original song someday. I think that would be very cool. Just have one. Just my own little song. My little song, you know? I would love to one day get a 3D model. I think a 3D model could be really fun. I think a 3D model would be a lot of fun. I'd love to one day let like a professional VTuber maker make me a VTuber model. Because I love my art skills, but someone that's professional in it will obviously do a better job than me. And that's really cool, you know? My mind sort of just refreshes how far into 2025 we are every 3 months. Like, currently I still thought we were in June for some reason. You were like, it's really cold in June. This is a really cold June we're having. You just had the craziest June, man. This June is so cold. What's going on? I hate it when stores put up Christmas stuff before Halloween. I agree with you. Let Halloween have its moment. Let it have its moment. Give it a moment to exist before you throw it away, please, you know? Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Ah, this is so nice. We don't have Thanksgiving in the UK. We don't have Thanksgiving. But I did go to a Thanksgiving once, and it was really fun. I had a lot of fun. I tried eggnog, and I absolutely loved it. I was like, this is so good. This is so good. It's so good. I love it. It's so yummy. Why do people instantly celebrate Christmas when it turns November? Like, chill, there's 1 month left. No, real. 100% real. Like, why? Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. So yeah. Pretty cool. Because we're running out of things to be thankful for? True. We are, like, I mean, look at the world. We need hope. We need hope so fast. We need hope so fast. Like, I heard something like drop outside my room and I jumped, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I still haven't found your email. So if you have any business inquiries, if you go to my YouTube channel where all my social links are, my email is there. So yeah. Right, what time is it? Okay, I said myself I would only do this for an hour because I want to store my energy up for tomorrow because I need to work really hard on a lot of stuff. So, I guess this is where we wrap things up for today, chat. And I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for being amazing per usual. Let me know if you like the just chatting kind of stream and if you want to see it again, because this is actually quite fun for me to just yap at you guys. But for now, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye now. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, my little dweebs. Bye-bye.